Hey, yo, what's the deal? Man, it's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording, it is 9:16 a.m., February 11th, 2026. You know what I'm saying? This is the first video of the day. And there's definitely some news, right now in terms of New Japan Pro Wrestling and people leaving and people signing. So I think and this video is not about that, but I just want to, give a brief update. Drilla Maloney is staying with New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's staying. I think somebody else is staying, but Evil is leaving. David Finlay looks like he gave a farewell. You know what I mean? And to me, I think all signs point to him going to WWE, especially with this angle with Ua Connors and Lexis King and the other people, right? But that's not the video I want. This is not the topic I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is I want to talk about this thing that's going on with Powerhouse Hobbs, aka Royce Keys. Now, I did realize that he did not make his debut last week at Raw and SmackDown. He did not show up at all I'm talking about his brand debut. After making his official WWE debut at the Royal Rumble in Saudi, right? And which I thought was kind of weird. Because usually when someone debuts at a pay-per-view, they would showcase them that week. Don't you think it makes sense? There you go. But with this one, something didn't feel right. And apparently, his age was brought up. Dave Meltzer, again, Melts. Dave Meltzer. Dave Meltzer. He comes with a report saying that, Powerhouse Hobbs, aka Royce Keys, is actually 41 years old. He's not 35. He's actually 41, which led people to believe that since he didn't since he didn't make his Raw SmackDown debut, that he's already gone from the company because of the age controversy. But here's where things get confusing, right? One person said that he got fired, but then Corey Hayes from bodyslam.net comes out and says that he's not fired at all. And the age thing shouldn't be an issue. And to be frank, it shouldn't be a fucking issue. It really shouldn't. Because what I think this is I think this is Meltzer. Me personally, I think this is Meltzer trying to play, Mr. AEW, Mr. Save AEW. Because here's my thing, okay? How the fuck is it that, his age wasn't an issue before when he was in AEW. It wasn't a fucking issue. But now that he's in WWE, now all of a sudden you want to bring up his age, like, oh, he's not really 35. He's actually 41. And I'm like, yo, this is what I'm talking about with Meltzer. This is the bullshit I'm referring to. Because Meltzer likes to play, Meltzer likes playing these games, right? And so with Meltzer, with him saying this, I strongly think that there is a big agenda going on, with AEW and with people leaving and him, him making up these stories and such. I'm under the belief that there's some bitterness there, right? And so Meltzer wanted to put that out there. Oh, well, he's 41 years old, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, wow, the fact that people like Meltzer and, a little bit like maybe Sean Ross Sapp, but it's mostly Meltzer, will go out his way to say some bullshit like that. Now, am I surprised? No. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that Meltzer would do some shit like that because he's anti-WWE and he's pro-AEW. So he's going to create narratives to make people look bad when they leave AEW for WWE. This is what and it's going to continue to happen. It's going to continue to happen. Nothing's going to change, with Meltzer you know, playing Captain AEW, all this other shit, right? But again, you know, is he fired? I don't know. I don't know. If he does not make his debut on SmackDown this Friday, if he doesn't appear on SmackDown this Friday, then there's a problem. I know that there's a video that he posted a video of, you know, I think going to WWE headquarters and, you know, see the whole Royce Keys thing. But we don't know if that's actually video from when they came back to the States. We don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I don't know. We all do not know. Right? But again, I just feel like it's very weird that someone like Meltzer would come out his way to bring up, you know, to bring up age and so fucking white. So fucking white. Look how many 40-year-olds WWE has signed, you know, within the last couple of months, right? Jeff Cobb, you know, Tamatonga, you know, Penta's almost 40, right? So it shouldn't be a big fucking deal. It's never a big fucking deal. You know, it's never a deal where, you know, it shouldn't fucking matter. It shouldn't. You know, age ain't nothing but a number in WWE. And in pro wrestling, period. You know what I mean? Like, people peak higher, you know, in their 40s and 50s. So the fact that Meltzer will go out his way to, you know, to put that out there, oh, well, you know, he's 40 years old and blah, blah, blah. It's so fucking white, nigga. So white. So white. What, you upset because AEW is not in the space that you want it to be? So you make all these things up? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, Dave. Like, I honestly think Meltzer should just retire. I think he should just retire from journalism and just do something else with his time. Just do something else with your fucking time, bro. Just do something else with your time because, you know, you sound fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Or you bringing up his age and, you know, you know, he's not really 35. You know, he's really 41, right? You know, he's 41. And I see on the Wikipedia page, yes, okay, it shows that he's 41, right? Who cares? Who fucking cares? Who cares? That's actually an AEW problem because, you know, AEW, look, you know, and you know what? Now also got me thinking to something else. What else is AEW hiding? You know, what else are they fucking hiding? It seems like people who jump ship, like they always got dirt on somebody, right? What else are you fucking hiding? You know? I don't know. But anyway, guys, I'm about to be out. You know what I mean? I will be coming with another video tonight for sure. So I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.